Hi, I'm Alana Stewart, and I'm going to tell you about the turning point in my mental health experience so far. So, back when I was beginning grade 12 in 2011, I had my first manic episode, which is part of bipolar disorder, and which is a mental illness that I have. So, back when I had my first manic episode, I was very out there. People didn't understand me. I was very delusional. My thoughts would go so fast. I wouldn't sleep very much, and I became irritable. And part of part of mania is that you can become in a state of psychosis, which means you're like detached from reality. So that was very difficult for me to reach mental health support because I didn't want to get help. I didn't know what was going on with myself, and no one else knew what was going on with me either. But so the very first time I had to go to the hospital due to my bipolar disorder, I had to be tricked by my stepmom, and from that point, it still didn't get much easier when I had another manic episode a couple summers later, and another one a couple summers later. I had to be taken there in a cop car to the hospital one time. And really just it was always difficult for me to reach out for mental health support, for me to even take my medication properly. I just didn't want to. So for a long time in my mental health journey, it's been really difficult for me to want help and to accept it and embrace it. But the turning point in my story came this past November. I was in a very stressful place. I was taking 5 university courses. I was responsible for residence at university and all the people in it. I had relationship difficulties going on. I had all kinds of sources of stress. And I could feel my sleep going down and down and down, like from 5 hours to 3 hours to 2 hours to no hours. And I knew my thoughts were going too fast, and I was starting to feel not mentally well, and I knew that. But the whole part of my turning point is the fact that I knew I wasn't well, and I embraced help by telling people that I wasn't okay, by allowing somebody to take me to the hospital for the very first time. I willingly went to the hospital and saw a psychiatrist and got my meds figured out, regulated my sleep, and the most empowering part was knowing that I had a handle, or I still have a handle, on my mental health. And it's taken a long time and a lot of effort and a lot of support to get here, but I just want you all to know that regardless of how difficult your mental health can be, or your mental illness, or anything like that, it can be overcome with support.